Happy Wellness Wednesday, Panthers. Happy January 17th of 2024. Welcome back to another week of school. We have just returned back from a 3-day weekend and celebration of Martin Luther King Day. So that is why we were all off on January 15th. So this will be a short week of school. For today's Wellness Wednesday topic of the week, I would like to continue sharing a little bit on our New Year's resolution. Last week's Wellness Wednesday covered a little bit about how you can achieve those goals, who could support you with those goals, ideas of what type of goals you'd like to have for yourself, and how you will be able to achieve them. And so for this week, Ms. Contreras is providing you a handout where you'll have the opportunity to list what would be one of your long-term goals for this school year. What are some steps that you would need to take to achieve that goal? Another thing, what would you like to achieve by the end of this school year? By the end of May, what would you like to have accomplished for yourself? And since we are in school right now, another thing to start thinking about as you look over this handout that will be attached here on our stream page is, for this school year, I will be more active in what? What would you like to learn about? What would you like to study more of? What would you need more practice in? What would be some things that you need to work a little bit more harder on so that you are able to achieve any of the goals that you list on this handout? And so Ms. Contreras was able to take some time the other day, and she used this Canva website where you're able to create wonderful flyers and templates. And I was able to find a template called My New Year's Resolution. And as you'll see, I have listed, and I was doing my best to be very specific and also give you examples of what I like to work on for myself. So for this new year, I love to be able to read one book a month. Just one book for Ms. Contreras. I could have listed 5-10 books, but I said, I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to give myself grace. How about one book a month? Another example of one of my goals is eating more healthy. Yes, I just got to see my doctor the other day, and yes, it's very important that Ms. Contreras eats a lot of more of veggies. I need to eat more veggies, and I should have added there more fruits. So definitely something that I am going to have to really work on and give myself some reminders of how important it is for Ms. Contreras to eat vegetables and her fruits daily. Another thing is Ms. Contreras is going to continue and still be committed on going to the gym at least 5 times a week. Doesn't have to be 1 hour, 2 hours a day. It could be 20 to 30 minutes from walking, maybe, riding the bike. At the gym, they have like a treadmill, they have a step master, maybe do some light weights. But that would be my goal, something that I've done last year that I'd want to continue committing myself for this school year, is to go to the gym 5 times a week. Another thing I wanted to add, which was kind of special to me, and I said, why not try this? Students, money. It's important to learn the value of money. So for Ms. Contreras, I figured, why not save $1 a month? What would it take for Ms. Contreras to save $1 a month? Probably not much work. Just find those quarters, those pennies, those dimes, those nickels, and make sure I save $1 a month, because by the end of the month, I could save myself, depending on how many days are in the month, from 29 to 31 days, I could have up to $31 each month saved and put away for extra savings. So those are the kind of goals I have that I listed to support you, so that you have a better understanding of how you are able to write down and figure out what goals you would like to have. But on our handout, it does say goals of related to you being in school. But guess what? It doesn't have to be always towards school. It could also be about your home life, something personal for yourself. So that sheet, again, is an example. You're able to print it out. If not, just copy it and start listening and put into practice. Who needs to support me to achieve this goal? Because sometimes we can't just do it alone, Panthers. We need that support. Could be that friend, could be a family member. So don't forget, you're not alone when you are trying to make sure you achieve those goals. And one last thing, I like to announce that next week is the Great Kindness Challenge Week. It is celebrated every school year from January 22nd till January 26th for 2024. But for this school year, we will be kicking off the Great Kindness Challenge Week that Ms. Contreras is going to be providing starting January 22nd until January 25th. So I will be attaching that flyer onto our stream page. I already emailed your teachers about a week ago or so the flyer, but I will email that flyer again next Monday as a reminder. So we have a lot of wonderful events. We're kicking off on the 22nd. You'll have a video that'll be shown by your teachers, and there'll be a handout that your teachers will receive so that they can give you ideas of what you can do to take the challenge of being kind during the week. For the 23rd of January, Ms. Contreras is going to have a great big banner where it says the word kind, and you'll be able to stop by and be the I in kind by stretching yourself out in the alphabet letter I. On the 24th, we're going to have Chalk Off Kindness. So Ms. Contreras will be out during your morning recess where I'll be providing some chalk, and we would love you to chalk off and write away beautiful messages to yourself and to others. And then on the 25th, we're going to have kindness hearts. Ms. Contreras worked really hard last week on cutting out some really big hearts. I'll have Post-it notes, pencils, and colored pencils where I will be having this event being available in the classroom J2 so that you are able to stop by and write messages on those big, wonderful hearts. And so those are some things that will be provided by your very own counselor, Ms. Contreras, in celebration of the Great Kindness Challenge Week. And also next week, you'll have your Wellness Wednesday while we'll have available a little bit more about our Great Kindness Challenge Week. Students, have a wonderful rest of the week ahead. And don't forget, take care of yourselves. Take it one day at a time. Ask for help. Please know that we're here to support you in any way as we are able to, because we care. You matter. We see you. We hear you. We love you. Take care of one another again. Bye, everyone.